Growing up, I was a really artsy kid. I was always drawing things, especially things that didn't exist like purple bunnies, and playing piano. To me, art and piano were ways to expressing the world inside my mind. I was good at maths and science, but those subjects never engaged me the way art could, so I ruled out all possibilities of being an engineer. Instead, my dream was to become an artist or a designer. With my paintbrush, I wanted to show everyone the world inside my head. Everything changed in 4th grade, after I discovered the internet and stepped into the world of Neopets. I spent hours and hours on Neopets, playing games and chatting with people from all over the world. Most importantly, this is where I first stepped into the world of web design. I began learning how to make websites for Neopets profile pages and for all of my Neopets. And strangely enough, I found that writing HTML and CSS and transforming these computer languages into websites was similar to making art. To me, it was another way of art, logical yet expressive and creative, and I continued designing websites all throughout middle and high school. So, in my first quarter at Stanford, I stepped into an auditorium with hundreds of other students and enrolled in the introductory computer science class. Surprisingly enough, I found programming something fun and exciting. In just my first quarter, I learned how to make games like Hangman and Breakout. I found out that the world I tried to recreate through art could also be brought to life through computer science. However, my excitement for computer science quickly died down when I encountered my first physics class. Everything confused me. It was terrible. Somehow, I managed to push myself through the physics classes. And then I ran into the math classes. There were all these confusing theoretical concepts that I just couldn't seem to wrap my head around. I pushed my way through my math classes, even though I did horribly. And then came the computer science theory classes. They were hard, and I sucked at them, but I thought I could just get through them like I pushed through the maths and science classes. I was wrong. In my junior year, I failed my first class. I felt so defeated. I wasn't very confident when I was taking these hard classes, but now I really started to question myself. I constantly wondered if I was good enough to study computer science, or even good enough to be a Stanford student. I wondered if I was a mistake. Everywhere I looked, there seemed to be students better than me at everything. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to graduate, and even if I did, what company would give me a computer science job? I spent a lot of time thinking long and hard about my future and my life and my dreams. I realized it was normal to have doubts. But if I let my peers around me, or my report card, or my fear of failure rule my life, how could I truly live and reach for my dreams? I wasn't going to give up, and I still haven't given up. Yes, there are still times when I question myself, when I have doubts. But there is nothing wrong with doubting yourself. In fact, I encourage doubting anything you really believe in, because every time I emerge from my doubts, my resolve to continue studying computer science is strengthened.